Hello fellow humans, today I am in my backyard. Oh dog, hi, I love you. Anyway, so we will be making kokedamas. Oh my gosh, golly. Rosie, I can't seem to apply her from the terrarium mix. Anyway, I've been at Garden World, the amazing, wonderful Garden World. And I saw the little kokedamas and I was just like, oh, I want her, but it's so expensive. And then I realized I'm just gonna make my own one. So, I know, I love your snooker too. And so I'm going to, make a kokedama, and I'll run you through with the instructions. This is my first time, so probably won't be amazing at it, but this is gonna be my try. So here I've got a just random cardboard box that I'm using to mix it all up. Got some terrarium mix, bonsai soil because it's technically a type of bonsai but not in tree form. It's just, this will work great for it. And we've got a hare's foot fern, and we've got some compost down there. So I almost totally forgot to mention, we've got sphagnum moss, which is about the most important thing in this whole thing. So first we're going to start by making a peat moss replacement, because when I went to Gunwood I didn't get peat moss. Two, because it's bad for the environment and we want to save the environment here. Okay, so I've got some compost, and I probably not best to hand fill it in. Oh, I don't have gardening gloves and I haven't got my mask on. Hang on, I'll be back. I'm back. I don't have gardening gloves because I can't be bothered, so I just pulled my mask on. Why did we have to do a cut there? Anyway. Compost. Loads of compost. Hand filling it is probably not the best way. I'm back with my mask on and no gardening gloves, so yeah. And I've put the compost in. So now I'm going to put some sphagnum moss in. This is the Tonga brand, and I'm not sponsored, obviously. I only have like 20 subscribers. Please subscribe if you feel like you're having a good day watching this. It really makes me happy when, like, I see on my little notifications, and it's just like, this person has subscribed. And I'm just like, yay, yay, new part of the fish club, and other random stuff. And is it just me who's in love with sphagnum moss? Like, I want a pillow of sphagnum moss. Like, I'd sleep on sphagnum moss. Okay. That's probably a little too much sphagnum moss for the amount of compost we have here. So I'll put in a few more handfuls of compost. And that's probably a better ratio, but also I have my trusty terrarium mix. Also, probably now is a good time to put in bonsai ferts. Probably should put a bit more. A little bit more. Just okay. And hand this in one at a time. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be. Can you see I'm stalling here? So we have a consistency kind of like this. And I'm going to put a bunch more handfuls of my terrarium mix. I've actually got no dirt on my iPad yet. Yes, I'm filming with an iPad. What do you expect me to have, like a... I don't know what you expect me to have. It's warm. It's warm and soft like a pillow. I love sphagnum moss. It's like the most perfect thing on earth. Haven't talked for like a minute. I'm probably... But it's starting to hold its shape a little bit. I just reckon it needs a bit more terrarium mix. Like, I mean, it's starting to hold its shape a little bit. So, I keep putting more potting mix and more sphagnum moss. Probably not a good idea. Now I'll be back. So basically, I put sphagnum. I cleared the roots of the fern to just have them as roots. This doesn't have pictures. Why did I? Why? And then I wrapped them in sphagnum moss and then wrapped that in just string. And then I got some of the soil and clumped it on and then wrapped that. And then put some sphagnum moss around that and wrapped that hastily in string. I mean, it's probably best to use peat moss or like do more research before doing it. And then I wrapped it and wrapped it and wrapped it before, and then it just started to hold its shape as kind of a kokedama. And I started to quite like it, wrapped it a bit more, wrapped it. And then it just got to the point where I think it was ready, and I tucked the string in, and I added some moss that I got from my auntie. Thank you. And I put it in a shallow dish with some lava rock in it. And so this doesn't have pictures, but at least I'm explaining how to do it, I guess. So I'll roll on to the next clip. Well, I mean, the mix isn't good, but it's kind of abstract looking, kind of good, I guess. Sort of. It's kind of, I mean, I don't hate it. It's better than I thought it would turn out to be. But the table's a hot mess. And so I'm gonna clean this up. This was kind of a fail, but also this is kind of cool, to be honest. So, bye. Why was that outro so weird? Bye from me and my plant.